Congratulations, your kids did it. All right, congratulations. All righty, so as you all know, my name is Melissa Nankin. I'm the principal of the International High School at Largo, and we are here today for our annual commencement program. We are almost ready to begin the processional, but before we do, I would like to take an opportunity to solicit the cooperation of our audience during today's program. We have worked very hard with our graduates to convey with them the dignity that a commencement program should have. I think you will see the fruits of that labor in a minute. We are soliciting your cooperation. We're asking you to keep unnecessary noise to a minimum during the ceremony, and we especially ask that there be no noisemakers, whistling, or screaming when our students are presenting. Noisemakers in the form of air horns are strictly prohibited. Anyone using an air horn will be asked to leave the auditorium. In addition, please refrain from standing in the seats. A professional photographer will photograph each graduate as he or she receives a diploma. These pictures will be made available to you. Thank you for your cooperation in these matters. We appreciate your help in bringing dignity to this commencement program. everyone please stand for the presentation of colors and the national anthem. Please remove your caps.
Please be seated. Thank you, Air Force JROTC Major Daniel Edelin and Senior Master Sergeant Ryan Dolan. It is my pleasure to introduce the many distinguished guests that have joined us on this joyous occasion. Please hold your applause until all names are called. As I call your name, I ask that you please stand to be recognized. Dr. Judith White, Chief Academic Officer. Dr. Carletta Mero, Associate Superintendent, Area 3, High School and Non-Traditional Programs. Dr. Janice Briscoe, Instructional Director, Cluster 13. Dr. Melissa Nankin, Principal. Mariela Bonilla Alvarez, Valedictorian. Camila Adame Smith, Salutatorian and Senior President. Hiba Hami, National Honor Society President and Senior Class Secretary. Raudel Garcia Perez, Student Government Association President. Rosibel Duran Escobar, Senior Class Vice President. Abraham Palacios Vasquez, Senior Class Treasurer. Ms. Crystal Ballinger, Senior Class Co-Sponsor. Ms. Deirdre Mapp, Senior Class Co-Sponsor. It is now my pleasure to welcome our Superintendent Designee, Dr. Judith White.
Good afternoon, everyone. my honor to bring greetings on behalf of Prince George's County Public Schools as we gather to celebrate this unforgettable milestone, the graduation of International High School Largo, class of 2025. Let's hear it for them. This day is filled with excitement, joy, and reflection. A day each of you will remember for the rest of your life. We are proud to be here with you celebrating all that you have accomplished. So let's talk about some of those statistics. There are 85 graduates in this class, and this class has earned over $6 million in scholarships. With a large amount of accomplishments we can't name, I must say that 2 of these scholars have earned full ride scholarships to college, and 3 have earned full tuition scholarships. Additionally, in this class, there are over 8 languages spoken, which is absolutely amazing. So students, first, we want you to take pride in this moment and in everything you have accomplished. Look around you. Look at your loved ones, your family members, your friends, your mentors, all who are here today to cheer you on. They have stood by you, lifted you up, and believed in every dream. Each of you have traveled a unique path to get here. Some of you, it's been very smooth, and for others, they have been marked with challenges along the way. As President Barack Obama once said, change will not come if we wait for some other person or some other time. We are the ones we have been waiting for, and we are the change that we seek. And so when I look at each of you, I'm excited about the change that you will make in this world. You are leaving the International High School at Largo equipped with more than just a diploma. You are carrying knowledge, life lessons, friendships, and more importantly, the confidence to shape your own path. This for you is not the beginning yet. It is actually only, it's not the end, it's yet actually only the beginning. Keep growing, keep pushing, keep dreaming, keep showing up for yourself and for the world that awaits you. You have everything it takes to succeed. Now we want you to go out there and to soar. To our graduates and to their teachers, to your families and your mentors and friends who've helped make this moment possible, we thank all of you and we congratulate you for what our students have accomplished and for what you have assisted them with. So here's to a bright and bold future ahead. Congratulations to the class of 2025 for a job well done.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm happy to see all of you over here on the finish line and the beginning of a new chapter of our lives. Ladies and gentlemen, honorable guests and fellow graduates, it is a great honor for me to introduce this classmate this afternoon. Throughout her time at International High School at Largo, she has demonstrated exceptional academic dedication by successfully completing dual Roman courses, earning numerous top student awards, and achieving the seal of literacy. She has served as class president of the National Honor Society, and is a dedicated leader in both academics and extracurricular activities, including cheerleader, volleyball, and community service projects. Please join me in welcoming our salutatorian, Camila Adames Smith.
Good afternoon, parents, teachers, and staff, but most importantly, us, class of 2025. Let's take a breath and remember how far we've come, all the memories we've made and the friendships we've built. For so long, all we ever thought about was getting to the finish line. No more homework, no more waking up early, and definitely no more testing. Over these 4 years, we all have moments when we wanted to give up, not do the work, or not even come to school. Give yourself a pat in the back, you did it. Be proud of yourself for pushing through all these moments in which you didn't want to keep going, in which you didn't have a reason, in which you didn't have motivation. Look at you now and celebrate how you have pushed through it and made it this far. I want to give a thank you to my teachers, my friends, and my family, because they say it takes a village to raise a child, and it definitely took one to raise me. But above all, I really want to thank my parents and my sister for always being the shoulder I can cry on and always finding a way to keep going. Now, I just want you to remember this. Life is beautiful, messy, and complicated, and sometimes it doesn't go the way we want it to go. And that is okay. Just remember to keep going and find happiness in the little things. Once again, congratulations, class of 2025.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is my honor to introduce your valedictorian, a remarkable student who was excellent both academically and in leadership. She has earned 12 college credits through dual enrollment in Pre-George Community College. She also earned 2 years of bilinguality. Her numerous awards included being the top student in many of her classes. Throughout in high school, as served as Vice President of the Future Business Leaders of America. Beyond academic, she's balancing part-time job and initially life pair, tutoring and adorning community service project. Please join me in welcoming the dry and inspiring student, Mariela Bonilla Alvarez.
Good afternoon. My name is Mariela Bonilla Alvarez, and I am a proud Salvadoran immigrant, honored to be standing here as the valedictorian of the class of 2025. First, I would like to thank God for giving me the strength when I mostly needed to not give up on my goals, which is one of the reasons why I am standing here in front of all of you today. I also want to thank my teachers because you all do an amazing job in inspiring and motivating us to always do our best. I will always remember how kind and supportive you all were to me. To our counselors and principal, thank you. Mrs. Hernandez, you were the one who supported me the most at school. You made me feel like I could always come to you with anything, and I never felt alone because of you. Dr. Nankin, thank you for truly caring about your students. I often felt invisible at school, but when I had to come to you, I was amazed that you knew who I was, and even told my mom I was one of the best students. That meant the world to me. Thank you for believing in me and for making all of us feel safe. You all have made a difference in our lives, and we will never forget you. As many of you here know, I wasn't a student with many friends. But I'm thankful for having classmates who became my friends and were there to remind me why I shouldn't give up. I couldn't have made it here by myself. Mariela, how are you going to be the top student if you don't even speak English? That was my question to myself 6 years ago when I arrived in the United States without knowing a single word in English. I knew my family had high expectations because I was always a good student back in El Salvador. But suddenly, I found myself in a new country, a new school, and a completely different language. I remember how hard it was trying to understand anything at class, and being shy made it even worse. I remember how I started watching videos on YouTube for English beginners since the year I arrived was also the start of the COVID-19 pandemic, and learning English through virtual classes made everything even harder. But I didn't give up. And after 6 years of consistency, patience, and effort, I can proudly say I speak English. And now, I'm giving a speech in front of all of you. This is something I once thought was impossible, because being the valedictorian for me is not just an achievement, but a dream and a goal that became a reality. Since ninth grade, I dream of standing here today. And in situations like when I had to work after school and on the weekends, I felt like I didn't have time to focus on school. And I gave up many nights of sleep because of this, becoming the valedictorian of the class of 2025. If you were to ask me, yes, it was hard, but I proved to myself that by putting all my effort, I'm able to achieve everything I want in life, no matter how hard it gets along the way. Today is the day we have all been waiting for, but now that it's here, many of us are filled with mixed emotions. This is more than just a celebration of the end of high school. It's the beginning of a new path. We've arrived at this day with struggle, growth, and memories that will stay with us forever. I know that in many of our Hispanic families, love is shown more through actions than words. So we don't often hear phrases like, "I'm proud of you." But I want you to take a moment and look at those who are here for you, your families. Today, you are giving them one of the greatest moments of pride in their lives. Behind every diploma, there are so many sacrifices, and that is why this achievement is not only ours, but it is theirs too. Because we are living proof that their sacrifices have not been in vain. Class of 2025, never forget that you have everything inside to build the life you dream of having. Don't be afraid to dream big. Don't forget where you come from, and don't forget who believed in you when you didn't believe in yourself. Because those people had a great impact in our lives. I had a person who would always push me to chase my dreams and to believe in myself. And I will always be thankful for having him in my life. Now, I would like to recognize the person who has had the biggest impact on my life, my mom. I don't even know how to explain how much I admire her. When we came to the US, she became a single mother, and she had to work almost all the time to make sure my sisters and I had opportunities. She gave up everything for us. My mom is the biggest reason I want to succeed, not just to make her proud, but to give her the life she never had. She has always put her family's need above her own. She was scared of becoming a single mother in a new country, but she faced everything with strength and love. She showed me that anything is possible if you want it bad enough and work for it. She saved me from having to grow up in an environment full of pain. And all her sacrifices remind me every day of why I must keep going. She left her country with nothing to give me everything. It's a phrase I always feel a strong connection to because my mom faced a new world, a new language, and a new life for the sake of her daughters. I saw her struggle to understand doctor appointments and school meetings. I saw the stress in her eyes. That's what made me push myself harder. I knew I had to be able to translate for her, support her, and be her voice when she needed one. I want her to know that all the tears and pain she went through were not in vain. Every goal I reached for her. Now, I would like to say some words in Spanish for my family here and those watching from El Salvador. A mi hermana Dinora Bonilla, muchas gracias por estar para mí siempre sin importar la distancia. Tú eres mi ejemplo a seguir. Papá, esto también es para ti, porque quiero que te sientas orgulloso de tenerme como hija. Omar, hermano, todos te extrañamos mucho. Mamá y hermanos, todos ustedes son mi mayor inspiración para nunca rendirme. A mi hermana menor, Yaritza Bonilla, quiero que sepas que siempre puedes contar conmigo como tu hermana mayor. A ustedes, Carlos y Yuris, gracias por estar para mí como mis hermanos mayores. Y a la persona que le debo todo es a ti, mamá. Gracias por estar siempre conmigo. Gracias porque por ti soy quien soy. Dejaste tu país sin nada para darnos todo a mis hermanas y a mí. La mayor razón de todo mi esfuerzo ha sido para que sientas que tus sacrificios están valiendo la pena. Todo lo que has hecho es por amor y por eso quiero que te sientas orgullosa y feliz. Te quiero mucho, mamá, y a pesar de todas las dificultades y momentos difíciles por los que hemos tenido que pasar, para mí siempre será la mejor mamá porque nunca nos has dejado solos. A todos los padres que están aquí hoy, orgullosos de sus hijos, solo quiero decir gracias. Gracias por su trabajo, su amor y su esfuerzo. Nosotros estamos aquí hoy por ustedes. Ustedes son nuestra mayor motivación para salir adelante. Gracias a mi familia por estar aquí hoy. Class of 2025, we did it. We made it not just for ourselves, but for the people who believe in us. Congratulations, Class of 2025. Now, our amazing principal will deliver some remarks.
Good afternoon, distinguished guests, proud families, Sea Turtle team, and most importantly, the resilient and remarkable class of 2025. Today, we stand at a powerful intersection, one that marks both an ending and a new beginning. Graduation is always an achievement. It is a moment of triumph, not only over academic challenges, but over personal, cultural, and societal barriers. For many of you, this journey began not just with a school enrollment form, but with a dream carried across borders, fueled by sacrifice, and written in a language you had yet to learn. It wasn't always easy, however, you still showed up. To class, to the athletic field, to tutoring, to college and career counseling, and to leadership opportunities, even if some of you showed up late with that cup of coffee in your hand at 10:15. Next year, we will celebrate the 10th anniversary of the creation of the International High Schools in Prince George's County. Thanks to you, our school is no longer an idea, it is a resounding success. 1/3 of you have earned the seal of biliteracy. This class has earned $6 million in scholarships, and that is a new school record. 5 of you will attend college on a full tuition scholarship. Some of you will attend trade school. Others will launch successful careers while serving our community. You've proven that learning is not limited to textbooks. It is in the quiet resilience of translating for a parent, the relentless pursuit of clarity in a second or third language, and the unshakable belief that your story matters. Tune out the noise. You are what makes America great. Some of you are the first in your families to walk across a graduation stage. You are the hope your family packed in their suitcases when they left behind everything familiar. You are their pride, and now you are our promise. Regardless of what may be happening in the world around us, the diploma you will receive today represents an education that can never be taken away. As you step away from IHSLA today, let your heritage shape future intervention, but let the values you learned here, curiosity, aspiration, resilience, and empathy, remind you of a place where friendships flourished, memories were made, and you will always be supported and welcomed. You are Sea Turtles forever. As you move into a new chapter, college, trade school, a career, or community service, carry your story with you, not as a burden, but as a source of strength. Let your perspective challenge norms. Let your journey inspire those who follow. My fellow New Englander, John Dewey, once said, arriving at one goal is the starting point to another. Class of 2025, I cannot wait to see where your next goals will take you. As you make your way through life, don't just strive to arrive at your goals, but to surpass them. I wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. Congratulations, and go Sea Turtles. I would now like to ask Brandon D. Jackson, PGCPS Board of Education Chair from District 6, to join me for the statement of certification. The International High School at Largo proudly certifies that the following students have successfully completed the courses required by the Maryland State Department of Education and have met all graduation requirements for a Maryland high school diploma. I, Melissa Nankin,
I, Brandon D. Jackson,
hereby confirm their eligibility to the Maryland State Board of Education. By the powers vested in me by the Board of Education of Prince George's County and the Maryland State Department of Education, I now declare the class of 2025 to be graduates of the International High School at Largo. Will the first row of graduates please stand up and approach the stage?
Mariela Bonilla Alvarez. Camila Esperanza Adames Smith. Hiba Azad Hami. Rodel Jr. Garcia Perez. Abraham Palacios Vasquez. Rosabel Duran Escobar. Miriam Mogas Gebri Mariam. Helen Ruby Carino Reyes.
Anderson Guillermo Cabrera Martinez. Francisco Gamaliel Alfaro. Cheryl Anwi Siri Anyam. Kimberly Jasmine Argueta. Dennis Edilson Argueta Fuentes. Justin Rafael Arias Reyes. Carlos Alexander Artal Machuca. Abril Guadalupe Baires Alvarez. Sahiba Bakshi.
Nasiba Bakshi. Zainab Bangura. Paola Giselle Barrera Flores. Joshua Jesus Cardoso Aguilar. Pedro Magdiel Cortez Cruz.
Rodrigo Alexander Cruz Martinez. Jefferson Lionel De Leon Barrios. Diego Pablo Delgado Cotom. Catherine Abigail Diaz Gomez. Jamilis Diaz Santiago. Vanessa Abigail Diaz Velasquez. Abdallah Yusuf Bala El Tayyib. Dennis Abraham Flores Martinez. Edwin Raul Flores Portillo.
Gerardo Josue Fuentes Prudencio. Swani Yamileth Gamas Aguilar. Jose Feliciano Garcia Andrade. Nathaniel Magas Gabriel Mariam. Alison Diana Gomez Menjivar. Nicolas Gonzalez Chan. Henry Salustino Gonzalez Mendez. David Yair Guerrero Lopez. Amro Fauzi Hazan Gurashi. Ambar Celeste Gutierrez Leal.
Ludim Wilfredis Hernandez Escalante. Crisia Pamela Hernandez Garcia. Emily Jasmine Hernandez Gonzalez. Estrella Del Cristal Hernandez Medina. Anthony Gabriel Hernandez Membreno. Wilson David Hernandez Barrios. Zinat Kohistani. Roxana Yamilet Lines Flores. Shadeli Michelle La Sala Saldana.
Shobina Lodin. Gadi Aileen Martinez Raimundo. Angel Bernabe Mayorga. Justin Efrain Mendez Amaya. Gregory Zunilda Mendez Diaz. Edwin Osvaldo Molina Ramirez. Anthony David Morales Torres. Maria Alejandra Navarro Garcia.
Mayerly Aricet Navas Romero. Somaya Nikmal. Real one, Elijah Ogondega. Jackson Moises Aureliana Claros. Ariadna Sofia Pena Martinez. Marjorie Karina Pivaral Diaz. Juan Carlos Portillo Amaya. Ashley Michelle Recinos Buezo.
Herson Fabricio Reyes Milara. Rodrigo Reyes Serrano. Anthony Naun Rivera. Edwin Alexander Rodriguez Cordova. Neri Rodriguez Delgadillo. Maria Giselle Romero Torres. Tasala Saifuddin. Maria Azucena Salguero Valle. Melody Azucena Salguero Valle. Elmer Misael Samayoa Lopez.
Marcela Guadalupe Sanchez Amaya. Natalie Joame Sanchez Garcia. Ashley Stephanie Vasquez Escobar. Jennifer Alejandra Vasquez Romero. Alex Alexander Vasquez Rivera. Christopher Alexi Vigil Bonilla.
With the class of 2025, please stand. Graduates, please turn your tassels from right to left.
All right, congratulations. Before we close out this ceremony, I do want to acknowledge Dr. Janice Briscoe, Instructional Director for Supreme Cluster 13. After 40 years of service for PGCPS, this is Dr. Briscoe's last graduation. So we just want to thank Dr. Briscoe for all of her support over the years, and happy retirement.
Thank you, Melissa.